Okay, hello. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. How are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Don't ma'am.
Okay. Before we start, I just want to ask, is my audio loud and clear on your end?
Yes, ma'am. It's loud and
Oh,
Okay.
clear.
Okay, thank you. Let me share my screen. Okay. Now let's proceed. First I want to ask you a question. Do you think there are ways to link, compare, or pick things? Do you think there are ways to combine things, to compare things, to pick things? For example, you are in the garden. Do you think there are ways to pick things? Do you think there are ways to pick beautiful flowers?
Yes, ma'am. I think
yes,
for
ma'am.
Do you think there are ways to compare them?
yes, ma'am.
How about joining them together?
Yes, po.
Now, I want to ask you, what do you think are the things to help you to join together, join things together? First, I want to ask Lian, do you think there are things for you to help?
Yes, po. I think when you are linking or making things all together, you can use a rope. Am I right,
Okay,
ma'am?
rope. Very good. Another one. How about you, Miss Jing Xiao? Miss Jing Xiao?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think there are ways to join things together? What do you think are the things that help you to join things together?
Rainbow.
Ribbon. Okay, very good. Now, since you are aware that we can join things together, let's proceed with our lesson. Ay, okay. Now, I will show a series of pictures. I want you to guess what are they doing or what are they feeling or whatever is written on the screen. I want you to tell me what is your observation, and your observation is based on the question that is being asked. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's
Yes.
proceed. Okay, I have here the first picture. This is Sam. She is Sam. Her name is Sam. Now, there is a question here. What is she doing? Can I ask someone? What is
Sam
she
is
doing?
drinking coffee.
Again?
Sam is drinking coffee.
Okay, very good. Sam is drinking coffee. Do you think Sam is only drinking coffee? What can you observe in the picture? What is the other things that she is doing? Can I
Um,
ask Pin?
yes, ma'am, Christine po.
Yes.
I think Sam is, aside from drinking coffee, Sam is also reading a book.
Okay. Very good. Sam is reading a book. Now I want to ask Ian, what are the two things that were answered? What are the two things that Sam is doing?
Drinking coffee and reading a book.
Okay, very good. Sam is drinking coffee. Sam is reading a book. By the way, I want you to take down notes, okay? We will use this picture until the end of our discussion, and at the same time, all of the things that you are saying or those things that you are answering. Now let's proceed with the second picture. So this is Ben. He is a child. Please take a look at the picture. I'm giving you a moment to observe. Okay. Now I want to ask you, what do you think Ben is thinking and feeling? First, I want to ask Miss Jing Shao.
Ben was to go outside.
Okay, very good. Ben wants to go outside. What do you think Ben is feeling at the moment in the picture since he wants to go outside? Anyone?
I think Ben is sad because it is raining.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Sebastian. Ben is sad because it is raining. So, Ben is thinking of going outside, but he is feeling sad because it is raining. Please take down notes and please remember the pictures that I am showing. Okay, the third picture. This is Arthur. What do you think Arthur is doing?
I think Ma'am Arthur is running.
Okay, thank you. Arthur is running. Why do you think he is running?
I think because he will be late for work.
Okay, very good, because Arthur will be late. Now, the situation is Arthur is running. That's what he's doing. And Arthur will be late. That's why he is running. Okay, the fourth picture. If I'm not mistaken, this is a fourth picture. Now, this is baby Harry. He is a baby. Now, the question that is being asked here is, what do you think he can do? Please observe and make your answer being based on the picture. I'm giving you a moment. I'm giving you time. Please think of the possible answer. Okay. I think that's enough. May I call Miss Sebastian? What do you think he can do?
Harry can play the guitar.
Okay, very good. Harry can play the guitar. Okay, since you have said that he can play the guitar, what do you think are the other thing that he cannot do?
I think Ma'am Harry, um, because Harry can play the guitar because he's too young for that. I think he can also sing because I think those kids with that age can really talk well. So I think Harry can sing po.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Yes, Harry can't sing. As you are getting the answer. So the two things that Harry can't do is he can't play the guitar and also Harry can't sing. Now let's proceed with our fifth picture. Now we have here Anne. So the question is, what do you think? I'm sorry, I have typographical error here. I'll just correct it later before I hand in your this PowerPoint. What do you think is the weather? Miss Jingzhao, what do you think is the weather?
It is not a warm day.
Okay, very good. It's a warm day. It's a sunny day. Now the second question is, what is she wearing? What is she
Anne
wearing?
is wearing a scarf.
Very good. Anne is wearing a scarf. It's a warm day. It's a warm day. Anne is wearing a scarf. Now for our last picture, we have here Jessica. So the first question is, what can you observe in the picture? Please focus on the picture. What can you observe?
I think Jessica's house is in mess.
Okay, Jessica's house is a mess. Very good. Jessica's house is dirty. Now I want to ask you, since Jessica's house is dirty, what do you think is she doing?
Jessica is clean her house.
Very good. Jessica cleaned her house. Jessica's house is a mess. Jessica cleaned her house. Now, before we proceed, let's have a recap of what we have done. So we have here 6 pictures together. So we have Sam, who is drinking coffee. Sam is reading a book. The second one, we have Ben. Ben wants to go outside. Ben is sad because it is raining. The third one, we have Arthur. Arthur is running. Arthur will be late. The fourth one is Harry. Play the guitar. Harry can't sing. The fifth one, we have Anne. It's a warm day. Anne is wearing a scarf. And then the last one is Jessica's house is a mess. Jessica cleaned her house. Now, since I think you have written your answer or everything that we have tackled previously or earlier, I'm giving you time before we move on and proceed with our second activity. I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think we can proceed now with our second activity. This activity entitled Let's Link Them. Now, let's go with our first picture. What again is her name? Her name is Sam. So another question. So this is the question earlier. What is she doing? So our answer, Sam is drinking coffee and Sam is reading a book. Now, what do you think is the possible, since we are linking them, what do you think is the sentence that we will be made or will be created if ever We joined two sentences together in order to avoid repeating words that appear in both and to link ideas. Anyone? What do you think can we do? How can we make the two sentences link together in order to avoid repetition? Sam is drinking coffee. Sam is reading a book. Please, your task is to link the two sentences together and to avoid repetition. The two sentences should be one sentence only. May I call on Miss Sebastian?
Sam is drinking coffee and she is reading a book.
Okay, very good. Sam is drinking a coffee and reading a book. That's it. That's the answer. Thank you. I think you understand our lesson. Now let's proceed with the second picture that we have used. First, the question is, what is he thinking and feeling? Okay, our answer here earlier are Ben wants to go outside. Ben is sad because it is raining. Now your task here, you are going to link ideas, or you are going to link the two sentences together. But in order to link them, I want you to join a positive statement together with a negative statement to show contrast between two clauses. May I call on Miss Jing Zhao?
Yes. Ben wants to go outside, but he is sad because it is raining.
Okay, very good. Ben wants to go outside, but he is sad because it is raining. The two sentences were linked together. Now they are only one sentence, and at the same time, we join positive and negative statement to show contrast. Thank you. Now let's proceed with our third picture. This is Arthur, right? What do you think Arthur is doing and why? So our answer earlier, Arthur is running, Arthur will be late, right? Now, I want to ask you again to link the two sentences together. Please take note that we are talking about the consequences of usually negative of an action. Please take note of negative consequences. May I
Can
ask,
I check
Miss?
here, ma'am?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, please.
I think it is Arthur is running or he will be late po.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Arthur is running or he will be late. Very good. That's the answer. Now let's proceed. Are you with me? Are you still with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, let's proceed with our fourth picture. So we have here Harry. Okay, the question is, what do you think he can't do? So our answer, the answers that you have given earlier, first one is Harry cannot play the guitar, and then the second one, Harry cannot sing. I want you to join or link the two sentences together. It is something that didn't happen or do not happen. May I call on Miss Jing Xiao?
Yes.
What did
Harry can play the guitar. Now he can sing.
Okay, very good. Harry can play the guitar nor he can sing. Thank you. Now let's proceed with our fifth picture. So here we have two questions. What is the weather? What is she wearing? What is the weather? Our answer earlier, it is a warm day. What is she wearing? Anne is wearing a scarf. Please link the two sentences together and please think of something that happens in spite of something else. May I call on Miss Sebastian?
Yes, I think it is a warm day, yet Anne is wearing a scarf.
Okay, thank you. Very good. It's a warm day, yet Anne is wearing a scarf. Okay, we are about to end. I think you are getting our lesson for today. Okay, our last picture. What can you observe? What is she doing? Okay, our answer earlier, you answered Jessica's house is a mess. Jessica is spending her time cleaning her house. Please link the two sentences together to show that some things happen as a consequence of something else.
Can I answer, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Um, I think it is Jessica's house is a mess, so she spent her time cleaning it.
Okay, very good. That's the answer. Jessica's house is a mess, so she spent time cleaning it. I think you get all of the answers correct. Thank you for your cooperation. From the beginning until the end, you get the answers correct. Now, I want to introduce to you coordinating conjunctions. Please, Miss Sebastian, please read what's on the screen.
Coordinating conjunctions. The first one, and, is used to join two sentences together in order to avoid repeating words that appear in both to link ideas. Shall I continue, ma'am?
Yes, please continue.
The next, the word or, it is more often used to list two or more choices or alternatives. It can also be used to talk about the consequences, usually negative one, of an action. Next is nor. Nor shows that two or more things are not true or do not happen. After nor, use a positive form of a verb and invert the verb as for the question. The next is but, is used to join a positive statement to a negative statement or to show a contrast between two clauses. Yet is used when it has similar meaning to but. It is used when something happens in spite of something else or is when something is true even though it seems to contradict something else. And for the last is so. So is a conjunction. It is used to show that something happens as consequence of something else.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sebastian. Do you get our lesson for today, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will discuss the coordinating conjunctions and we will have discussion with it maybe in our next meeting. But since we have discussed it already by using meanings, I think it's time to end. Do you have a question or clarification?
No, ma'am. It is clear po.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
thank you. Um, that's
Thank you
it.
so much, ma'am.
See you on our next meeting. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
Nakaraos na siya.
Thank
Pamwala
you.
na ako. Maingay pa yung kapatid ko. Niiyak ko siya. Next ka na po, Miss Jean.
Wala pang ulam. May ulam na ba? May ulam na ba? Ay, sorry. Naka-open pa rin mic ko.
Miss Jean, tell me when you're ready, okay? So I'll start the recording.
Okay,
Ano?
it's me.
Yes, Miss Jean.
Okay,
Are you ready?
yes.
Shall I start the recording?
Wait,
Okay, take your time.
Can you see my part?
Yes, Miss Jean.
Can
I
you
can
see?
PowerPoint.
Can you hear me?
Come again, Miss Jean?
Can you hear me?
Ma, wait nga. Wait, Miss Jean. Again?
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's loud and clear. Shall I start the recording, Miss Jean?
Okay.
Okay, just wait a minute.